Rosie Flores.
Rosie Flores. Our next performer moved to San Diego at the age of 12 and was rocking in bands by high school. Her debut album in 1987 hit the Billboard charts. 12 albums later, the National Endowment of the Arts named her a National Heritage Fellow. How do you name a lady a fellow? I don't understand. In 2024 and in 2025, she told the San Diego Union Tribune that being inducted into the San Diego Music Hall of Fame means more to her than induction into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame would. Aww. Can we all say aww? That makes me feel aww. Just past her 75th birthday, Rosie Flores continues to delight fans all over the world. About to open for Robert Plant all over the place. I mean, how awesome is that? It's extreme awesome. So now to present the Rockabilly Philly, please welcome her dear friend, San Diego Music Hall of Famer, the Beat Farmers, Jerry Raney.
All right, thanks for saying everything I was about to say. Okay, yeah, well, I'll just go. I made some notes, but probably not going to help because I can't read. The cue card, yeah. Anyway, Rosie and I have known each other for a long time. In 1966, I had a band called Glory. I was the leader of the band called Glory. And we went on for about 10 years, but there I was, like I was 18, and I was playing in a teenage nightclub called The Palace on Pacific Coast Highway. Big place, held like 1,200 people, and it turned into JJ's later on, but I'd be up there playing, and I kept seeing this cute little Mexican girl standing in front of me watching play the guitar, and sure enough, it was Rosie. We ended up meeting each other, and she used to just watch the Glory Band all the time, and it was a 17 and up club. She was 16. I didn't know how she got in there. But anyway, we started a friendship there. She had a great band in the old days called Penelope's Children in town, and then she graduated on to Rosie and the Screamers. Yeah. A kick-ass band, yeah. It was kind of funny because after that, then she had a band called the Screamin' Sirens. Cowpunk girl, all-girl cowpunk group, you know. And one of the funniest things I'd ever seen happened when we were playing together up in Berkeley at a place called Berkeley Square. And it was the Beat Farmers and her band, the Screamin' Sirens, playing. And she had this crazy-ass drummer called Boom Boom. And we were all backstage in between the sets, and Boom Boom had a bottle of, Budweiser. And there was a cement floor. Boom Boom takes this Budweiser, takes the drink out and just slings it, and it bounces. It doesn't break. It bounces off the cement floor and goes neck first into the wall and sticks in the wall. That's the weirdest thing I've ever seen happen in my life. But Rosie's gone on to do a lot of stuff. She She didn't have anything to do with that. We were just both watching that going, what the? Then she went on, she got awards playing in Asleep at the Wheel, She was in that band. And she won a Peabody Award. And the National Endowment for the Arts of Weirdos. And top 75 female guitarists of all time. But I'd put her in the top 10, okay? I'd put her in the top 10. Because she's pretty damn good. And, well, she's the Rockabilly Philly, too. So, what more can you say about that? Rosie just rocks, you guys. She's been doing this for a long time. And there's that old saying that, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. And Rosie does what she loves. She's been doing this, since she was a teenager. And she just keeps getting better, keeps getting more awards. and it's just like, come on, Rosie, leave some for the rest of us, okay? Anyway, I want to introduce my great friend, Rosie Flores, and I'm so proud to indict her into the San Diego Music Hall of Fame. Come on, Rosie.
All true. I actually remember Boom Boom, my drummer at the time, who was dating his bass player. And I remember her breaking bottles on purpose just so she could just make everybody be like shocked, And she would laugh so hard, and she would look at the guy that was working backstage, and she would say, "Get to work and clean it up." And that's how she had a good time. She was just like causing ruckuses and everything. But anyway, I was a huge fan of Jerry Raney and his guitar playing, and he was like my first guitar god that I saw play live, and I certainly had a fake ID getting into the Palace, but what else was I going to do? That was a good place for me to be, because I was starting to play guitar, and my little band Penelope's Children came out of my high school, and we had a talent show there, and put this band together with some other girls from school, Maria Bonner, Vicki Baker, Diane Wilbanks, and we ended up doing a really good job. At that time, there wasn't any other female guitar players that played lead or even played. I hadn't seen any other girls. So I thought, this is really cool. We can be the first all-girl electric rock and roll band in the world, I thought. And I just thought we were the first. And little did I know there was Fanny and a bunch of another band from New York. I think they were called the Gingerbreads or something. And but anyway, it was really fun. We would play the Battle of the Bands, and we did pretty good. My father, I just send some love up to heaven for my dad, because he took us to the store, to the music store, and he signed for about $5,000 worth of gear for us. We were able to get drums, a Hofner bass, microphones, a PA system, and my dad didn't have a lot of money. He worked at the post office, but he really believed in us, and he always encouraged us, and he encouraged my brother also. He bought him his first guitar, so it was a really cool thing to be 16 and be a rock and roll musician in Claremont, in San Diego. And at the time, there were apparently 80 bands in Claremont, 80 teenage bands in Claremont, and I was one of them. And it was really exciting to get my start here in San Diego. And, eventually, after playing up in Encinitas at Jack Tempchin's place, the Stingery, with Rosie and the Screamers, I ended up getting enough of a little bit of a fame that I could open for all the big shows at the Catamaran. Do you guys remember the Catamaran? Oh, yeah. That's where all the cool, like the known bands like, Earl Scruggs Review, Elvin Bishop, Rick Danko. And I got to be the opening act, this little skinny, little-legged girl up there playing by myself and just getting the crowd going. So I kind of sharpened my teeth and got my confidence playing in front of a lot of people and getting over being shy and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, all that started here in San Diego, and I'm just proud to be recognized by the Hall of Fame. Thank you so much to everybody on the board and Jefferson Jay for inducting me. I really appreciate it. God bless. Yeah, this isn't my guitar straps. All right. I'd like to thank my friend Chris Eisen for taking care of this guitar, so when I come to California, I have an acoustic to play. Thank you, Chris. All right. You guys are so quiet. Is everybody okay? How about that rock and roll band that just played, huh? I'm not hearing anything yet. Got any requests, anybody? All right, so I don't know what to play. I'm going to play you a couple songs. Here we go. I'm going to do a finger picking one. We moved out here from San Antonio when I was about 11. Whenever we'd get a chance to go back, my dad would make me play my guitar and for all the cousins and everybody in the backyard. So one day I got the keys to the car. And I said, Dad, let me drive to the old neighborhood. I want to see about remembering what it was like to grow up here. So here's a little song I started at age 16 and I finished it at age 42. San Antonio, Texas is a place where I was born. I went back there just a couple of weeks ago to reminisce with my old friends. I heard some real good country music. I fell in love with a rodeo man. His eyes were bluer than a misty morning. Oh, think I'm going back again. Well, take me there, Bandera Highway, to the places where I grew, neath the mesquite trees and the warm summer breeze. You gotta savor all your childhood memories. Your childhood memories. Well, I turned some corners around this old town, and I've seen battle scars round the Alamo, and it sure amazes me just to think about how they fought so long ago in this old town. But here I go to pack my bags once again, yeah, and I'll follow the lone star in the sky. Oh, I don't think that I could ever leave San Antonio without a teardrop in my eye. The same goes for San Diego, too. So take me there, Bandera Highway, on to the places where I grew, neath mesquite trees and the warm summer breeze. You gotta savor all your childhood memories. Your childhood memories. Childhood memories. Childhood memories. Childhood memories. Thank you. My monitor is farting. Also, I'll play a rock and roll song and it won't matter. Or something. Let me see. Oh. Is it my guitar? Chord? The chord, maybe? Oh, yeah. Do you have another cable? That'd be awesome. Thanks. Yeah. So yesterday, I got to play at this place in LA called the Baked Potato. Have you guys ever been there? It was so exciting for me because it's the oldest jazz club in town in LA. And so I did a double show. I did a jazz show for the first set and then my rock and roll band for the second. So if you ever get a chance to go up to LA, check out the Baked Potato. They serve only potatoes. They're really good. You can get a vegan potato or a steak potato or all kinds of cheesy potatoes. All right, here we go. Do you want to hear a blues song or a gospel song? This is a church, so... Okay. Well, why don't I do this one? It's kind of blues and gospel. Yeah. This is off my last record, Simple Case of the Blues. The Lord is my Redeemer, and I'll never be the same. I was delivered from a world of heartache and pain. Mercy fell like a rain. My heart was oh so troubled. Lord, you know that I was so afraid. And the fears of raging in my heart, resting on the promises that He made, yeah. And I cried, Lord, have mercy. And mercy fell like a rain. See His
his face when I arrive. At the last trumpet sound, he will wipe the tears from my eyes. And I cry, Lord, have mercy. Oh, yeah. And I cried, Lord, have mercy. And mercy fell like rain.
Please join us in welcoming to the San Diego Music Hall of Fame, Rosie Flores.
Rosie Flores. Rosie Flores. There we go. There's your pot.
Goodies.
Here's your amazing trophy. This thing is very heavy. Please be careful. Look at that. Give it up one more time for Rosie Flores. Oh my God. We even match.